Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Here with Raider basketball coming your way this evening. Again, 2 games and 2 nights here for Wapahani, as we are joined here this evening by the Alexandria Tigers at Alexandria High School in Alexandria, Indiana. Again, 5-1 is Wapahani. 5-3 here for the Alexandria Tigers. So we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame presented by Kenshaw Properties, another proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Again, got to have a short memory in some aspect here if you're Wapahani. Suffered the first loss of the year last night at Westdale, and what was a very hard-fought matchup. Really, in that first half, nothing was going for us. Offensively, we were stagnant. We had numerous good looks, just unfortunately the ball was not going in the hole. And that's rough. That's very disappointing, I'm sure, for these guys and for everyone that's a fan of Raider basketball. You want to go out there, put on a great performance, you want to win. The first half didn't quite go very good for us, but we was still in a manageable situation. I think we was down by right around 8 points at the half. Really didn't match the intensity, though. I thought our energy could have been a little bit better, and boy, oh boy, did they match it in the second half. We got down, I believe, by as much as right around 20 points, and then things started clicking for us. Shots started falling. We was able to start creating more turnovers. We was a little bit more aggressive, and next thing you know, we found ourselves right back into the ball game, kept fighting our way through, then tied it up, and had a chance to actually win it in regulation. If not for a turnover, we potentially could have won the thing in regulation. But end up going into overtime, and then obviously you guys know the rest of the story there. The Warriors end up coming away with a 3-point victory right there at the end. And so, congratulations to those guys. I know their community's been going through a lot here within the last couple of days. Big win there for those guys and for the community. So, from that standpoint, it's great for them, but unfortunate for Wapahani. But again, like I said, you got to have a short memory. Forget about the things that you did incorrectly. I understand that you have, what you got to do to work on those and to make sure that doesn't happen again. But then continue to improve and build off of what you did correctly, and that is coming out here. We worked our tails off from the get-go. I really thoroughly enjoyed watching those guys right there within the last 3 or 4 minutes in that third quarter and all the way throughout the rest of the ball game. And the way that we handled ourselves, came out there again with a kind of a new attitude. And I thought we played very well right all the way to the end. Gave ourselves a chance to win, just didn't happen. And now you come out here tonight against a Alexandria Tiger team that has a lot really going for themselves. I mean, yeah, they're 5-3, but they have a little bit of everything. They got speed, athletic ability. They got some sharpshooters from beyond the arc. Have a nice inside post presence with a few post players that are very, very key for them. And so this is a tough group of guys to play against. Last year, Wapahani beat them 63-60 at our own place. And, so this isn't going to be nowhere close to a cakewalk. We've got to come out here, play our A game here this evening. So really the biggest keys for us, obviously, you got to get off to a good start. Had trouble getting off to a good start right out of the gate last night. And so got to get off to a better start here this evening, defending the basketball. Last night we worked hard. That's a given. These guys really worked their tail off, but still defensively, I didn't think we was all that effective at different periods in the ball game. We created our fair share of turnovers and rebounded the ball fairly well also, but giving up 72 points. To a team that, again, they shot the basketball well. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They did. But I think we definitely need to crank up the defensive pressure here a little bit. Hopefully this evening we can do that. Also, win every possession mindset here. You got to be able to come out here each and every possession, understand what you got to do to be effective, and hopefully, on the defensive end, get stops, create turnovers, cause disruption, then convert on the offensive end. Then also here rebounding, Alexandria, again, like I mentioned, has a few tall guys, scrappy players. Got to keep them off the boards, not give them any second chance opportunities. And then again on the offensive end, be aggressive. It's very important to our success. We've seen that a lot last night when we was able to get the ball in the post area or just dribble the ball inside in general. That opened up a lot more things. So attack the rim. It's only going to complement the inside and outside game. And then convert on the free points. Could be the difference in the ball game here tonight. So got to hit the free throws. We were 75%, 12 of 16 last night. So you got to look better to do every ball game. That's a pretty good solid line there from the free throw line last night. But it's always important. So hopefully the Raiders are ready to go here tonight. Play with, again, the right mind frame here and harness, some of the frustrations of last night. Harness that and get after it here tonight. So, folks, this has been our Raiders Live pregame presented by Kenshaw Properties. We got tonight's national anthem coming up, as well as starting lineups and more live here on the WHS Network. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this break.
Everybody has one taps, and at this time I would like to announce our two high school cheerleaders who will be singing our national anthem, Maddie Sim and Leah McCormick.
All righty, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to Raider basketball here on the WHS Network. 5-1 Wapahani Raiders taking on the 5-3 Alexandria Tigers. We'll take a look here at the non-starters here this evening. Number 4, Justin Ray, again out of commission here for a little while. Number 20, Walker Cook. Number 32, Blake Castor. Number 14, Blake Frazee. Number 40, Jackson Spence. And number 42, Nolan Dudley. Now for your starters, starting at one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 3, Trey Spence. Starting at another guard, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Evan Roush. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Drew Luce. Starting at 1'4", a 6'4" senior, number 22, Braxton Davis. And the other 4, a 6'4" junior, number 34, Caleb Henderson. Again, your Raiders are coached by Matt Luce, assisted by Chris Willis, as well as Bennett Somerset, Jeff Andrews, Andy Zitgraff, and Grant Evans. Now we'll take a look here at the non-starters for the home team, the Alexandria Tigers. We have number 2, Kagan Hawkins. Number 4, Trevor Simpson. Number 12, Cole Stewart. Number 22, Cole Morris. Number 30, Owen Hart. Number 32, Dylan Clark. Number 34, Tyler Beamer. Number 44, Braden Jacobs. And number 50, Braxton Pratt. Now for the starters, number 10, Cade Vernetti. Number 14, Jagger Orick. Number 20, Brendan Moorhead. Number 24, Rylan Metz. And number 54, Nick Williams. Again, the Tigers are coached here by Marty Carroll, assisted by Landon Carroll, Michael Abernathy, Adam Hollinsworth, and Dakin up to Grant. So again, that's the starting lineups, folks. We'll be back with more right after this break. All righty, folks, back to basketball. Here's tonight's tip-off. We'll have Braxton Davis of Wapahani taking on number 54, Nick Williams here of Alexandria. I thought everyone was ready. Now they look to be ready. All right, and here we go. So the Raiders will start off with the first possession of the night. Again, the Raiders coming into tonight's ball game 5-1. Alexandria stands in at 5-3. Again, the Raiders, just a little background here. Again, beat Alexandria last year 63-60 as Trey Spence gets the Raiders on the board here early with a bucket on the left side. Shots up and good there by Cade Vernetti. So already a quick 2-2 tie. Roush now over to Spence. Oh, actually, no, that was a three-point basket. Excuse me, I did not know that. Loose with a handoff. Spence takes it in, shots up, and gets it to go. So already a very quick start here for Trey and the Raiders. Pass down court again. They talked about that in our pregame report here this evening. A very active group. Very athletic, speedy, very scrappy as well. Likes to get up and down the court, so the Raiders have to be ready to go in all phases of the game. Got to get down court quickly. Moorhead with the basketball, takes it, kicks it outside. Orick for three, no good there. And a loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds off of the Tigers. So nobody able to come up with a basketball there for Wapahani, so still without a rebound so far. As Roush will now bring it up court here for Wapahani, up here by one. Trey Spence on the right side, guarded there by Orick. Nearly a turnover. Takes it into the free throw line, shots up no good. Metz corrals the rebound, pushing down court now. So drag it back out, cross court, skip pass. Moorhead for three and knocks it down. Again, like I said, this is a pretty good 5-3 basketball team here. This ain't no regular slouch by any means. Nice attack to the rim right there, as we'll see Evan Roush striking for two, his first points tonight. Handoff Moorhead now. Williams swings it on over to Orick. Again, Nick Williams there on the inside, a 6'7" big man here for the Tigers. Again, plays for the baseball team too, so very athletic young man. Davis and Henderson got to have their hands full there on the inside. Williams there at the free throw line, fake handoff, now out to Orick. As the Tigers reset the offense here now, Vernetti on to Moorhead on the right corner. Back up top, Vernetti splits it over to Metz for three and knocks it down. So back to a three-point lead now for Alexandria. Henderson swung now to loose. Little trap put on here. Now finds Spence up top. Roush will take a three. No good on the shot, rebounded by Williams, and now the Tigers back the other way. Blocked there by Luce. Here comes Roush motoring up floor, and we're going to have a foul well before anything else could happen. So we'll see who the foul's on here. It's on number 10, Cade Vernetti. That's his first. Team's first. So Roush to inbound here to Davis, right back to Roush. With 4:55 to go here in the opening quarter. Davis here at the elbow. Finds Luce there on the wraparound. Takes it inside. Aggressive take again. I'll talk about that so many times, folks. That opens up so much. And again, you know, you're not just a one-dimensional team then. You know, you're able to get it inside with success. And that's really going to open up a whole lot more of options down the stretch here for the Raiders. Obviously, you know they can shoot, but then to be able to take it inside with confidence and being able to finish is extremely key. 9-8 ball game here again. Mets here on the left side. Now up top, Williams for three. Off the mark there. Roush collects the rebound. That's the first rebound of the night now for Wapahani. Down court, Davis three, and man, the big man is continuing where he left off from last night. He had 6 threes last night, grand total of 25 points scored, as we'll have a timeout taken here by Alexandria, the first charge timeout here for them, as we'll step aside here for a quick break. 11-9 Wapahani, 4:16 to play in the first. All righty, folks, so the timeout over with, and back to basketball here is, again, Wapahani leading Alexandria 11-9 here in the opening frame. Swung on to the corner, Moorhead takes a shot, no good there. Davis corrals the rebound, his first now of the night. As Trey Spence will walk it up floor here again. As I mentioned just briefly there during the starting lineups, again, no Justin Ray tonight, which obviously was expected. Little injury there as Roush knocks down the three-point basket. Now 5 points on the night here for Evan. Three-pointer off the side of the backboard there by number 12, Cole Stewart. And they're saying it was blocked and then went out of bounds. So Castor now back in. It'll be Tiger basketball. But again, Justin Ray going to be out a little bit of time here. Again, initial thought is a sprained knee, so a lot better case scenario than what we was thinking potentially when it happened. But again, we want to send out our prayers to the young man. Good guy and real impressive basketball player, so we want to wish him the best. And hopefully for a speedy recovery there as Williams will turn it over. Second turnover now of the night here for Alexandria. And the Raiders with possession and a 5-point lead with just a little over 3 minutes remaining. We got to find a way to get over half court, so we do so right there. Loose in attack mode. Cross court, Roush there in the corner. Drags it back up top, and now the Raiders reset here. Finds Davis in the corner now. Taking it inside, a little mismatch, and it's going to be up and good again. Braxton Davis strikes for 2 more now, 5 on the night for the big guy. And out to a 7-point lead. Williams swings it on over here. Moorhead on the left wing. Finding Metz down low. Nice job defensively there by Castor. Rims out no good on the 3-point bucket as Davis with a second rebound now tonight. Spence leading the charge. And now we'll have a reach-in foul. This looks to be on Vernetti again, so that will already be his second, team's second.
That's going to be his second.
So now Orick back into the ball game here for Alexandria. Roush to inbound. Finds loose in a corner, 3-pointer up, and 3-pointer good from downtown. Drew Luce with a big three there. Now 5 points here for him. And the Raiders now out to a 10-point lead. That's a 13-0 run now. It was down 9-6, if you can remember. The Tigers with another turnover. Gives them now 3 on the night. But again, it was a 9-6 Tigers lead, and since then it's been all Raiders. Got to keep it going, though. Got to keep the foot on the gas and keep it going forward. Roush steps to the corner. Davis for another three, and no good. Spence had the rebound, couldn't get the putback to go. Orick takes it underneath and will get blocked and then also partially fouled there by Drew Luce. So Drew will pick up his first, team's first. And number 14, Jagger Orick, will be at the line for 2. So the first free throw will be up and rims out no good. As we'll see Walker Cook now in here for the first time tonight for Luce. A little surprising here, I guess. Head coach really has a ton of confidence in his this young man that knocked his free throws down. Missed the first one, got the second one to go. So again, continued full court action here, defensively put on by Alexandria. Roush again pressing up court. In the corner, Castor looking to drive baseline, kicks it back out. Look at Evan Roush getting inside and gets the floater to go. Roush now with 7. Again, a very balanced attack again here tonight for the Raiders. Numerous guys in the stat book point-wise. Orick now on over to Mitz. Again, 1:17 remaining here in the first. Off the mark there. Spence with the rebound. And the Raiders will push it back down floor with an 11-point lead. Spence with a pull-up 3 and drains it right in the eye of the defender. Beautiful looking shot right there. Orick will find Moorhead. Guarded heavily there by Spence, and now back to Orick again. Moorhead swung on over to Metz near the left corner. Moorhead will dribble inside. Shot will be blocked by Davis, getting a hand in on everything. Roush will get the ball taken away from him, and then let's see, number 12 now Stewart with the basketball, now on to Metz and now to Orick. And we'll have a reach-in foul called. Got now 21 seconds left to play. The foul here on number 10, Evan Roush, his first, team second. And again, number 14, Jagger Orick at the line, shooting 2. Again, so far 1 for 2 here on the night. As the first free throw will be up and off the side of the iron, no good. Drew Luce will re-enter action here for Wapahani's number 10, Evan Roush. Also, Cade Vernetti also in the ball game. Again, playing with 2 fouls. I don't know if I'd want him underneath right there if I was Alexandria's head coach. You got a kind of free-for-all getting a rebound here. You potentially could end up picking up a 3rd foul, but luckily there for the Tigers, Orick able to convert on the second free throw, and the Raiders will look to press it a little bit forward here as Luce will lose the ball. And now the Tigers have come up with 3 points the last 2 possessions on 2 turnovers for Wapahani. 3-pointer by Cook, no good. And that will end the first quarter. So not quite the way you want to end things there after a very good first quarter of play. 2 turnovers to end it, but still, hey, you're in the driver's seat. 11-point lead after 1 quarter. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with more Raider basketball coming up. Second quarter action live right after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven because we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Brandon Morvillius with the call again here this evening. Cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, as usual, doing all the lovely camera work here this evening, putting the skills to the test here tonight with the different camera views. So again, bear with us this evening. Best seat that we could have this evening from Alexandria. So again, we appreciate them for allowing us to broadcast this game for all of you out there in Raider Nation, as the Tigers will step out here in the second quarter with possession of the basketball. Metz there at the free throw line, was looking to find Moorhead there, but then back out as Metz. Stewart, now Moorhead into Orrick on the right corner. Up top, Metz looking to go to work again and unable to find Vernetti. Nice close off defense here by Roush. Swung to Vernetti. And nice deflection away, and man, Luce is going to pick up a little cheapy foul there. So very unfortunate there, as Drew will pick up his second, team's third. And if you can remember correctly, last night fouled out of the ball game. Not too often do you see too many foul outs in a game. I mean, don't get me wrong, it happens, but usually not too often from us anyway. Vernetti finds Metz. Back to Metz here in the corner, driving baseline. Nice close off, and that's going to hit one of the Raider cheerleaders over there after the fastball turnover. So Metz still in baseball form there, I guess, instead of basketball form. So he threw that one out of bounds, and now 5 turnovers on the night here for the Tigers, as Roush will bring the ball up here for Wapahani, again leading by 11. Good job of stepping right through, cutting in between those two defenders. Spins, takes it right inside, right through the heart of the middle, as a foul will be called, and this looks to be number 3 on Vernetti, and indeed it will be. So I would be willing to bet you're probably not going to see him for the rest of the first half. So Vernetti with his third, team's third, as Trey Spence will now be at the charity stripe here for 2. First free throws of the night here for Wapahani. And the first one up and no good. So got to have these right here. Got to have this free throw here. Again, 24-13. Just now a minute and 2 seconds into the second quarter. The second one up and good. So 1 for 2, that's not bad. We'll take it. Pushes the lead back to 12 here. Number 30, Owen Harp now in the ball game. See, here's first action of the night. Moorhead at the top of the key. Swung on to Stewart. Now Orrick here on the right side. Three-pointer by Stewart, up, no good there. Spence corrals the rebound, his third now of the night. Pushing it up 4 here, Roush. No good on the three-point basket. Good job of the Raiders getting back defensively. Stuffed right there by Cook. And here come the Raiders, led by Evan Roush. And then we'll turn it right back over. So it was a good find, right idea. Just need to get it down just a little bit. Of course, you know, Davis pretty tall, 6'4", probably close to 6'5" there. Long arms and all, unable to get to it. Orrick with another step over 3, and that time, or rather a 2, if it was inside the line. And that pass will be deflected out of bounds off of Alexandria, so we'll see number 54, Nick Williams, back in here for the Tigers. Evan Roush now to inbound. Again, we have Roush, Spence, Henderson, Davis, and Cook in the ball game here for Wapahani. The Raiders in no hurry here. We'll find Spence inside the free throw line and gets the jumper to go. Nice little turnaround shot. Spence continues his hot start this evening. 10 points here so far through the first about 11 minutes. Stewart back up top. Moorhead for three. No good there. Henderson corrals his first rebound tonight, and the Raiders are off and moving. In the corner, Davis, wide open three, and that is money. So Braxton Davis strikes for second three of the night. Again, had 6 of them last night already, now 8 points to go along with 2 rebounds, and the Raiders off to their largest lead of the night of 15. Orick up top. Moorhead will take it to the free throw line, dishes it to Metz in the corner, now to Williams. Those feet down low. Williams looking to go to work. Solid defense there by Davis. Not much more he can do. Kept the hand straight up in the air. Tried to be a distraction there, but Williams executed on the bucket. Spence steps through, no good. And Cook will come up with his first board of the night. And we'll have a timeout taken here by Wapahani with 4:31 to go here in the second quarter. First charge timeout of the night here for Wapahani. So we'll step aside, folks, for a quick timeout of our own. Don't go anywhere. We got more second quarter of action live here on the WHS Network. All righty, welcome back, folks. Both teams coming back out of the timeout here shortly. Again, just so all of you know, again, our next broadcast, as you see there on the bottom of your screen, will be next Saturday, December 28th, 3 days after Christmas. We'll be traveling down to Indianapolis to Bankers Life Fieldhouse, home of the Indiana Pacers and Indiana Fever. Again, as we'll have a doubleheader, Wapahani Raider boys basketball team in action against Frankton. And then the Wapahani Lady Raider girls basketball team in action against Muncie Central. Evan Roush no good on the 2-point bucket. So, again, make sure to join us next Saturday. It's going to be a very special evening for both boys and girls basketball teams. Again, as they'll be competing in such a beautiful venue there at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. So Stewart here on the left side up top, now to Orick. Moorhead to Williams there at the elbow. Takes it inside. Straight up in here, nicely done. Metz for 2, no good. Cook with the rebound, his second now tonight. The Raiders going to slow it down just a little bit here. They've only scored 6 points so far here in the second quarter. Nice take, just unable to finish here by Spence. Stewart now with a 2 and back to an 11-point lead. Down court, Spence, wide open 3 and drains it. Ice in the veins right there. Trey Spence with 13 now on the night. And the Raiders again out to a 14-point lead. Stewart swung on to Orick, now into the corner, Metz. We'll find Stewart taking it inside, dishes it back out. Open Moorhead for 3, no good. And Metz will come up with a rebound there. Metz now with a 3 of his own, no good. Williams with a rebound. Can't get the putback to go. Rebounded there by Evan Roush. Now his second of the night. Spence with a fake handoff. Step off there from the free throw line. Gets his own rebound. In the corner, Walker. Cook for 3, no good. Rebounded there by Williams. And back come the Tigers the other way. Stewart for a wide open three, and will knock it down. Kind of looks like both teams getting a little winded here a little bit, slightly. Trey Spence not so much. Will be fouled on the way up. Tell you what, I love basketball like that. Hard pressed, moving down the floor, quick, fast, in a hurry, attacking the rim with authority, and forcing the foul right there. That's good stuff. So the foul there on Rylan Metz. That's his first, team's fourth. Again, Spence at the line for two and knocks down the first one. See Henderson and Luce back in here for Cook and Castor. Valuable minutes there by those two young fellas. Nice job there on the inside. Second of two for Spence, up off the back iron, no good. Henderson with the rebound. Now Spence back at it again and fouled on the play. So, unsuccessful now, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe, but again, still giving yourself an opportunity. Good rebound there from Henderson. Gives us an extra opportunity now as the foul on Nick Williams will be his first, team's fifth. So now we got to start converting. Again, all free throws so far have been shot by Spence, and as of right now, he's 2 for 5. But, he knows got to be better than that. Don't want to, beat him to death here by any means, but, they are 3 points. You got to hit them. Hopefully he can knock this one down, and he does. So, again, as you always think, one's better than none, which is very, very true. We'd like to have both, but one at least. So back to a 13-point lead, 35-22. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Orick to Stewart. Now number 4, Simpson, just came into the game. Moorhead will drive baseline, kicks it back out. Nearly a turnover there. The long arms of Henderson and all. Simpson will take the three. No good. Orick with the rebound. No good on the putback. Davis corralling the rebound there. Gives him now 3 boards on the night. Of course, that pass was deflected out of bounds off of Alexandria. We'll see Trey Spence back in here for Evan Roush. Again with 1:25 remaining here in the first half. Again, Walker Cook also back in here for the Raiders. Got Luce, Spence, Henderson, Cook, and Davis on the floor. Nice little screen set. Shots up for Luce and drains it. So Luce now with 7 points. The Raiders back up by 15. And that's going to be another turnover now. 7 on the night here for Alexandria. And I'm not sure here. The Raiders might hold for the last shot of the quarter. Maybe not. Davis on the left side. Handoff here to Luce. Takes it in. Layup will be up and good, and he'll head to the line for one more. Great movement on the offensive side of the basketball here for Wapahani throughout the evening here. Nice little handoff to Lewis, was able to get the bucket. Again, we'll head to the line for one more. The foul on number 20, Brennan Moorhead, his first, team 6th. And Lewis's free throw will be up and got the friendly bounce to go. So Wapahani now 4 of 7 from the line. An 18-point lead, again the largest of the night. Moorhead up top. Back over Stewart with a deep three that time. No good. Cook with another rebound. 3 on the night now for him, and the Raiders will definitely hold for the last shot now. 18 seconds to play. Spence out near half court, drives here, now draw it back out. Takes it inside, shots up, no good. Henderson will get the putback to go. That is great work right there, fellas. Great work right there. Fighting through. Henderson coming up with a couple rebounds right there. Got the putback to go before time expired. And the Raiders lead the Tigers at the half, 42-22. That is what I am talking about. Coming out here, you had a tough loss last night. Come out here and, again, this is figuratively speaking, hitting the Tigers right in the kisser. And 42-22. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with your halftime report coming up on the WHS Network.
Need legal advice or representation? You can trust B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law in Muncie. Our focus is personal injury. We handle cases involving serious injuries, wrongful deaths, all vehicle crashes, nursing home cases, medical product and drug recalls, and slips, trips, and falls. No fee until we win. We offer evening, weekend, home, and hospital appointments for your convenience. Contingency fee arrangements are available. For a free consultation, call B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law, today.
All righty, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Again, with your Wapahani Raiders on top of the Alexandria Tigers here at the half, 42-22. And I tell you what, it's great to see these guys come out the way they have. I talked about that right before we went to break. Come out here, hit them in the mouth early, and kept it rolling throughout. It was a close game there for a little while. You had it was actually down 9-6. And, man, I tell you what, since then, you want to talk about putting on a offensive attack. This is what we're capable of. Again, when shots fall. Now I guess any team can see that legitimately. But this is a good shooting team. And last night, we've seen that in the second half. But it wasn't, when shots don't fall, they're not always your fault. It just, it is what it is. And tonight, it's kind of been our night here so far, but you got to keep that going. We've been working our tails off continuously here, and that's what you look to see. And we've continued that, working hard on the defensive end. Didn't start out very good defensively, gave up a quick 9 points, but then since then, we've got our stuff together. We're really not making it very easy at all here for Alexandria, forcing them into the turnovers. We forced 7 first half turnovers. We only had 3, so took very good care of the basketball. Then was able to create our own, convert on those points and those opportunities, and thus you have a 20-point lead here at the half. I like our defensive presence in the post as well. I think our guys have done a spectacular job. Davis and Henderson, Castor, also Cook, coming in there doing a really solid job on the inside. Keeping Williams from really being much of a threat at all. I think he might have 2 points. That's nothing. I mean, in all honesty, and you want to keep him honest. You want to keep it right there. Don't allow him to take over the ball game. I thought we've guarded the perimeter really well. We're calling out screens, doing the little things. Communicating is such a big part of the game. So a good start. A good start. Now, where do you go from here? Well, keep doing what's been successful for you, and that is, again, continuing to create turnovers, cause disruption on the defensive end. Offensively, we're attacking the basket. Keep doing that. It's working for you. You got to keep doing what's working. And it's only going to, continue to bring promising things for you and the team. And that's really how it's been so far here tonight. We've attacked the basket with authority and with confidence, and it's worked out. And then it's really opened up our outside game here as well. Here in the first half, we have 6 3-pointers, 2 from Spence, 2 from Davis, and then 1 each of Roush and Luz. Again, so 6 here in the first half. And, we've had numerous looks on the inside part of the game as well, getting to the free throw line. We was 4 of 7 from the charity stripe. So we're doing all the necessary measures to come out here, win a big ball game here tonight, again, to bounce back off of last night's loss. That's very, very encouraging to see these guys come out the way that they have. So, again, scoring breakdown to end the halftime report. We have Trey Spence leading the way with 15 points, 4 rebounds. Drew Luce followed right behind him with 10 points. Braxton Davis with 8 points, 3 rebounds. Evan Roush, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Then we also have Caleb Henderson, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and then Walker Cook with 3 rebounds. Again, for a grand total of 42 first-half points scored here for Wapahani. So, again, just keep doing what you're doing correctly, and things will continue to work out for you, I believe. At least that's the way it's been, the trend so far. And you have a 20-point lead at the half, and hopefully we can build off of that. So 42-22 is your score. We have 2.5 minutes left of the halftime shoot-around. So we'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with the start of the third quarter live here on the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, back at it here with the start of the second half. Live again here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Again, we appreciate you all for spending your Saturday nights with us here as the Raiders are up here by 20 coming out of the half. Up top here, Evan Rouse will strike from 3. So 10 points now for Evan on the night. Down low as Metz goes up for the shot and is fouled on the play. So the foul here on number 34, Caleb Henderson. That'll be his first, team's first of the half. And again, Metz will be at the line shooting 2. And the first one will be up and good. Second free throw attempt will be up and good as well there for Metz. So 45-24, Roush at the top. And that's going to be out of bounds there off of Alexandria. Henderson back to Rouse, driving baseline, finds Davis. Very nice action right there, able to find the open Braxton Davis there for 2. And that gives him now 10 points on the night. And back here to a 23-point Raider lead. Moorhead back over to Orick. Metz will take the 3. Off the mark there. Roush with the rebound. Now gives him 3 on the night. Davis in a corner, 3-pointer up, no good. And that's going to head right on out of bounds, and it'll be Alexandria basketball. So Cade Bernetti walked the ball up floor here for the Tigers to get down by 23. 47-24 Raider lead. Metz was looking for Vernetti down low. Instead, now Williams will find Moorhead. Dish down low. Williams kicks it. Metz for 3 and knocks it down from 3-point range. Spence now to Davis at the elbow. Hand off, loose. Thought about taking inside, but will draw it back out. There's Spence on the back cut, and he'll get that rejected by the 6'7" big man, Nick Williams. And now a foul underneath, and Moorhead will now head to the line, shooting 2 for the Tigers. Foul's going to be on number 10, Evan Roush's second, team second of the half. So again now Brennan Moorhead at the line, shooting 2. And the first one will be up and good. The second of 2, up and good as well. So lead now down to 18, 47-29. Roush walks the ball down floor here for the Raiders. Leading the way here again now, Spence. Aggressively taking it to the free throw line. A little jumper up and good. That is his shot right there all day long. Orick down low, shot fake him up, and a foul called. So the foul here on number 12, Drew Luce. That'll be his third. Team's third of the half. We've already fouled as much as we have the entire first half in this third quarter. We haven't even played 3 minutes yet. For that matter, we haven't even played 2.5 minutes yet. 49-30 after the made free throw there by number 14, Jagger Orick. The second free throw here from Orick will be up, and it will be good. 49-31. with now 5.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Handoff, Spence takes it. Shot there near the elbow, no good. And Henderson was trying to get the tip in. Vernetti for two will be blocked by Henderson. Roush motoring down floor, creating some space, and fouled on the play. And how in the world was that shot, or was that before the shot? Oh, for heaven's sakes. That looked like a clear foul on the shot. So the foul there on Brennan Moorhead, his second, team's first of the half. Again, Roush should have been heading to the line, but nonetheless, that is what it is. Pull up three for Luce and knocks it down again, his second three of the night. Gives the Raiders now 8 threes on the evening. And another 21-point lead. Down low, Mets going to work. Pretty good defense there from Henderson. Kept his hands straight up in the air. But Mets backed him down, got the ball over his hands, and got it in the bucket. Trey Spence there for three. As we're going to have a over-the-back foul, and that's going to be on Luce, it looks like, and it will be. So back-to-back nights, Drew, and some foul trouble here. You hate to see that for the young man, but it is what it is, and really not a whole lot you can do about it other than try not to foul. So we have Walker Cook back in after the fourth foul for Luce, team fourth as well. Stewart to Williams, back Stewart, swung on to Orick. Now Metz in the left corner. To the middle, Moorhead, no good for two. Cook with the rebound, but then stripped right away, no good. And then Williams finally able to get the putback to go. So we got the defensive stop, and then unfortunately things kind of went sour there for us after the takeaway. Spence with a drain three-point basket. His third three of the night now for Trey. And then Orick with the layup there. Caught the Raiders snoozing on the play. 55-37, under 3.5 remaining in the third. Davis with a handoff here to Roush. Here in the corner, dribbles, takes it inside, and creates contact and the basket. Surely to goodness there'll be a foul on this shot. So the basket is good. Evan will now head to the line for one, as the foul will be called on number 24, Rylan Metz. That's his second, team second of the half. So Roush again here at the line for one more and knocks it down to convert on the three-point play. Nicely done. Roush having another strong evening here. I think he finished with, it was right around 10, 12 points last night. In the corner, Orick. Push feed down low, now back out to Vernetti. Orick here in the corner, drives baseline, now shot no good. Another rebound for Roush, gives him now 4. Down low, a wide open Blake Castor for 2. Great court vision, executed beautifully right there. Castor receives his first points of the night, and a timeout taken by Alexandria, their second charge timeout of the night. And the Raiders, 60, Alexandria, 37. Step aside for a break. We actually have 2:56 remaining. So we'll put that back up on the board. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more right after this break. Alrighty, folks, welcome back again following the timeout. Again, Brandon Morvillius on the call as usual. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Hope all of you are enjoying tonight's ball game. Again, a very successful start to the ball game here for 60-37. Already over midway, half point in the third quarter. Vernetti with the basketball, swung on to Stewart here on the left side. Now back to Vernetti. Moorhead in the corner. Orick at the free throw line, takes it in, now out to Stewart for three, no good. Orick with a rebound and back out, corner here to Moorhead. Like to have seen us get the rebound, but still, even off the offensive rebound, nothing easy, but Vernetti with a wide open look there. Castor corralling the rebound. That's his first now of the night. Cook to a wide open Evan Roush. And all but down right there. Tell you what, that's about what it was last night, to be brutally frank with you. Good shot like that, found every piece of the rim, probably even the upper part of the net, and then it just popped right back out just because, unfortunately. Spence takes it in, reverse layup for two. Tell you what, I'm very, very happy for these guys. It's a great job in answering the call here tonight. Again, still have a long way to go. But what we've seen here so far, this is Raider basketball at its finest. Shot up and good there by Cole Stewart for two. So again back here, 23-point lead here for Wapahani, 62-39. Rouse swung on over here to Spence. Taking it. Shot's going to be up, no good. And that's going to be rebounded by Orick down court and picked off by Roush. Now Spence no good. Davis with the rebound. Gets it right back and is fouled on the play. So the foul on number 20, Brennan Moorhead, will be his third, team's third. And again, we'll have Braxton Davis now at the line, shooting two here for the Raiders. The first one will be up, and it will be good. So Williams back in for Wapahani, or for Alexandria, rather, excuse me. Second for Davis, up and off the front iron, no good. So one of two for Braxton on that trip to the line. Metz here in the corner. And the Raiders up now by 24. Stewart to Vernetti. Back to Stewart again. Shot will be up. No good there. Cook with the rebound, pushing it up court. Nearly lost the handle on it. Now on over to Trey. Nice shot fake up, and Spence puts it off the glass for two. Down low, Orick will get it blocked by Cook, and then a takeaway. Williams will go up strong for two and the foul. So the foul there on Braxton will be his first, team's fifth. We'll see Henderson back in here for Braxton. And again, Nick Williams at the line for one more. 65-41, 20 seconds remaining in the third. And Williams will complete the three-point play. So Trey Spence will walk it down floor here. Wapahani leading by 23. Takes it in. Shot near the corner, up and tickles the twine again. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So the Raiders on top of the Tigers, 67-42 at the end of three. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back with your fourth quarter of action live on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here's we're about to open up this fourth quarter here momentarily. Again, we'll be back at it next Saturday, folks. Again, make sure and join us either down at Bankers Life Fieldhouse or even here on the broadcast, or for that matter, you can enjoy both at the same time. Again, your Raider boys basketball team will be there in a doubleheader with Wapahani boys taking on Frankton. Supposed to be a start time of 7 o'clock. Not sure. You can probably get down there a little bit early, enjoy some other basketball. There's, I think, 5 or 6 games going on that day. But then the Lady Raider basketball team will be taking on Muncie Central in the nightcap. Well, if there is a nightcap, so to speak. It might be after we get done with it. So that'll be a start time of around 8:30, 8:45 for the girls' game. So be nice to enjoy both the boys and girls basketball teams here for Wapahani High School. Next Saturday night, the Bankers Life Fieldhouse, and we're going to have a quick timeout taken by Alexandria. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you and talk a little bit more about next Saturday. So again, you can get tickets at the ticket office down there for $13. Again, it's a wide amount of games. I think, like I said, it's around five or 6 games that day. So even if you went to one game for $13, that's pretty good bang for your buck. Get to be in a great venue such as Bankers Life Fieldhouse, again, home of the Pacers and Indiana Fever. And so it's just going to be a great night. It's called the Really Big Basketball Holiday Show, if I remember correctly. Again, not sure how they came up with the name, but nonetheless, that'll be coming up next Saturday, December the 28th. We're happy if to get down there, broadcast the games, and we'd love to have you all join us. Again, either down there at the field house or here on the broadcast, or both at the same time, or whenever you might want to watch the ball game, it'll be on there for all you folks out there. So exciting times here for Wapahani High School. So to open up after the timeout here again, 67-42, Wapahani leads it. Mets up top now to number 4, Simison. Back to Vernetti in the corner, Moorhead. Cross court, Simison again will nearly travel and then almost throw it away as well. Vernetti dumps it to Williams, and that's going to be a turnover. 3 of them now here in the second half. Gives them now 9 for the game. Loose into the corner, Cook for 3, no good. Bounced around a couple times. Mets will corral the rebound. And Moorhead back to Simison. He'll take the 3. No good there. Mets corrals the rebound. Looking to drive inside, but nice cutoff by Luce. Mets in the corner. Nice front there, but unfortunately able to sneak it through. Vernetti to Williams for 2. Luce will push it up floor. Takes it inside, finds Cook, unable to get that one to go. And it's going to be out of bounds off of the Tigers. As we'll see Davis and spins back in for Castor and Cook. So some valuable work again by those young men. 6:18 remaining in the fourth. Roush inbounding. All the way outside here to Trey Spence. Going to work again to the free throw line. Now Roush will take it in. Dumps it to Luce. Now to the free throw line and rims out no good. Again, another one all but down. Good shot there by Drew. Simison back to Vernetti, down low, and that's going to be a takeaway. Intercepted there from Braxton Davis. Luce kicks it back outside to Roush. And a pass deflected out of bounds. That's going to be off of Alexandria. We'll see Cole Stewart and Jagger Orick back in for Alexandria. Spence on over to Luce. Henderson now at the top, down low. Davis fouled on the shot. So now he'll head to the line for 2. The foul on number 12, Cole Stewart, will be his first, team's 4th. So again, Davis at the charity stripe here for 2. I think we've missed now, I believe, 4 or 5 free throws here on the evening. I just got escalated by 1. Hasn't been the sharpest. That's been about the only thing we haven't really done all that well up tonight. Man, 0 for 2. That's unfortunate there, but Henderson getting after it right there, attempting to save the basketball. So you got to keep up the intensity here. You don't want to start slacking off. You want to finish strong. You've played well so far. You want to, again, like I said, you'll finish this game strong and on a great note. And the three-pointer will be up and good by number 12, Cole Stewart. Roush now to Luce. He'll step up there with a 3 and drains it again from beyond the arc. 3rd 3 of the night here for Drew, and back to a 23-point lead. Simison is looking for Williams. Nice defense there from Henderson. This is a back out. Stewart is looking for Orrick there on the back cut. Nothing there. Solid defense. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Alexandria. Or, pardon me, off of Wapahani. So we'll see Harp back in here for the Tigers. And the corner right now, dribbles and is looking for Metz, finally does. Back to Harp again. Deflected pass. Down low, Orrick. Finds Stewart for 3. No good there. Spence with the rebound. And solid job right there, moving the ball all around, not allowing them to take it away from him. Foul there on Orrick, his first, team's 5th. Again, Roush going to hold it out near half court here. Again, just to waste some clock. No reason to, I guess, press the envelope here anymore. Just want to finish strong, play the game the right way. Spence to the corner, Luce for 3, knocks it down again from beyond the 3-point line. 4 threes now for Drew. And that was nearly saved there by Luce, and the Raiders nearly took possession of that instead. Foul called here on Henderson, his second, team 6th. And stripped away there by Roush, out of bounds. as Alexandria again maintains possession with 3:11 remaining in regulation. 73-47. Inbounded, Orick. Shot fake up, now to Stewart. Takes it in, Moorhead here in the corner will take the three and rattles it home. Spence taking it around everybody, shots up, no good. Tipped back in, that's going to be over the back on Henderson. So that's his third, team's seventh. And so now the Tigers will head down court. So they're now in the bonus. And they will have, I believe, number 30, Owen Harp, at the line here for the 1-and-1. So the first one will be up and good. Castor back in here for Henderson. So good work here tonight by Caleb. Strong presence there on the inside, 2 points. Go along with 6 rebounds. And the second one good, and 52 now points on the board here for Alexandria, with the Raiders on top here by 21. And just spreading the floor out, Roush takes it inside, unable to get the bucket to go, but he will, however, head to the line. Foul number 20, Brennan Moorhead, his fourth, team sixth. So again, 2 shots here for Roush, and we'll have a timeout taken by Wapahani. Second charge timeout here of the evening. So we'll take a timeout here with them. 73-52 is your score here with 2:22 remaining. We'll be back with more right after this break. All righty, folks, back out of the timeout here. Again, we have Evan Roush at the line, shooting 2. With the Raiders on top here by 21, looking to extend that lead just a little bit more. And the first one will be up and good. So this will be the 14th free throw of the night here for the Raiders, and it's up and good as well. Nicely done. Evan Roush converting on both of those. 75-52. Up top now, Harp to Orick. Swung up now to Stewart. Then we have Castor, Davis, Spence, Luce, and Roush in the ball game. As Castor comes up with a rebound, his second of the night. Luce here with a crossover. Now to Roush, finds Trey Spence. Takes it inside, puts it off the glass for 2. Moorhead for 3 in the corner, no good. Popped up, Roush with the rebound. 5 of them now on the night. 1:18 to play. 77 is the most points so far this season for Wapahani. I think their previous best was 72 or 73, if I remember correctly, there in the first game against Southwood. And we'll have a foul on the play. It's going to be on number 14, Orick. So that will be his second, team seventh. So again, it was a foul before the shot, so this is a 1-and-1 opportunity here with the Raiders now in the bonus. And Trey Spence at the line. The free throw will be up and off the front iron, no good. So Trey has struggled a little bit here this evening from the free throw line, but I'll tell you what, everything else pretty much makes up for that, I would definitely say. He's had a heck of a ball game here tonight. Still don't want to miss free throws, but nonetheless, still have had a job well done here this evening as the Raiders look to run out the rest of the clock here. 77-54, Luce takes a right down and puts another two up off the board. 79-54. Harp over to Stewart. He'll take the three and rolls in and out, no good. And that's going to be out of bounds off the Tigers. I know they're saying it was out of bounds off Wapahani. I'm not sure how in the world that is, but all the starters now come out. We got Castor Henderson, Jackson Spence, Blake Frazee, and Walker Cook now in the game. And they didn't even give any kind of recognition or signifying that the ball was getting ready to be inbounded. So it caught Wapahani completely off balance. So the foul here on Frazee will be his first, team's eighth. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a way to get in the stat book. Come right into the ball game and get a foul called on you. Again, there might have been, something quick there, but as far as with the inbound, but nonetheless, Cook with his sixth rebound of the night, and the Raiders will just walk it out. 79-56 here this evening. And there you have it, folks. Final score here tonight, your Wapahani Raiders defeat the Alexandria Tigers 79-56. Wapahani now improves to 6-1 on the season. Alexandria now falls to 5-4. We'll step aside here for a quick break. We got your Raiders Eye post-game report coming up live right after this break.
Need legal advice or representation, you can trust B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law in Muncie. Our focus is personal injury. We handle cases involving serious injuries, wrongful deaths, all vehicle crashes, nursing home cases, medical product and drug recalls, and slips, trips, and falls. No fee until we win. We offer evening, weekend, home, and hospital appointments for your convenience. Contingency fee arrangements are available. For a free consultation, call B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law, today.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here with our Raiders Live post-game report live here on the WHS Network as your Wapahani Raiders again back here on the smiling side of the scoreboard here tonight with a commanding victory over the Alexandria Tigers. 79-56 is your final score here this evening. Just to run down the scoring breakdown here, Trey Spence leading the way here tonight, 28 points, 5 rebounds. For Trey here on the night, a fantastic game, followed by Drew Luce, 21 points, 1 rebound. Evan Roush, 15 points, 5 rebounds. Braxton Davis, 11 points, 4 rebounds. Then we have Caleb Henderson, 2 points, 6 rebounds. Blake Castor, 2 points, 2 rebounds. And then finally Walker Cook with 6 big rebounds. Defensively, I can't say enough. I mean, these guys were getting after it here tonight in every facet of the game. It wasn't just offense, it wasn't just defense, it was everything as a whole. We came out ready to play, wanting to set a statement, and I think we did that here tonight. Alexandria is a good basketball team. We beat a good team right there, and that was a big win for us. You know, kind of, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, losing is any good thing by any means, but maybe last night was a good thing for us. I don't know. Time will tell, but I tell you what, we rebounded nicely. I will tell you that much here tonight with this big win over a very good team at their home court as well. To do this on the road, that's even more important. So we did everything, you know, correctly, every facet of the game. One thing I didn't really, you know, care for, the free throws. You know, we was 8 of 15, 53% from the line. Obviously, you know, they could have done better, but I'll tell you what, they did so many good things here tonight. I mean, yeah, free throws matter, but when you look at the overall score of things, it didn't end up coming down to the free throws like I thought it would. But a solid performance. Happy for these guys to come back out here, get a win, and move on to bigger and better things. So you got bigger fish to fry coming up next Saturday, again at Bankers Life Fieldhouse, as they will be taking on the Frankton Eagles. Again, that will be a start time right around 7:15. So please come on down, join us. Such a beautiful venue. We got to be down there last year when we took on LaPel, beat them in 3 overtimes. So it's a big deal for everybody. And it's a big deal for us. We'll be down there broadcasting the doubleheader again. Boys basketball taking on Frankton, and then girls basketball taking on Muncie Central following the boys game. So it's going to be a very busy evening here for us on the WHS Network, but it's such a pleasure and honor to be able to do it. So, again, won't take too long here because we got to get packed up and heading on out. But, again, congratulations to the Wapahani Raiders. Man, I tell you what, the fight, the grit, the determination to come out tonight and put on the performance they did, that was great. Very great. Very happy for them. And that's a great way to go into Christmas break. So, again, folks, we do want to wish you a very Merry Christmas from us here at the WHS Network. Again, we appreciate you always for watching us and being very loyal to us and supporting us and supporting school, the student-athletes, the coaches, everybody. We couldn't do any of this without you. So we appreciate you. We love you all. And, again, have a Merry Christmas. And we'll see you again back here next Saturday night from Bankers Live Fieldhouse. Until then, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Alexandria.